What can I say? Out there is pretty powerful and the energies are different. We've all gone through so many changes in such a short time. And if you look back at your life right now, who are you? Are you that new version of yourself and really enjoying it, or are struggling? Because you are different. You have changed up so much, even in the last 2 months. And even that 12-12 portal, boy, there was massive energy that came through on that. But many of us have been doing our inner work and clearing out the old part of us and letting go of so much that no longer serves us. Put it this way, I'm doing my best and still continuing. I feel the energy in every object being so connected that I struggle to release it from my energy. So I gift that object to somebody else that I believe deserves and will benefit from the energy of whatever object I gift away, instead of doing it with money, because we know that we're going to go into service where it is an energy exchange. So when you gift something to somebody else, it will come back in so many different forms. So start getting used to it, and that you're not having to do it for money. You're not working for money. And I'm actually really quite blown away on, I'll look at something now and I can feel the pleasure of what I've experienced from this object, and I look at the memory that it's given, and then I look and go, okay, it's now time for somebody else to experience that energy exchange. I'm releasing and changing up all the time, and we all are. So this is the month that we are starting to get shit done and creating our new future for ourselves. Hubby and I started quite a few new projects, as I'm a doing girl, as I can't sit still. It's like I've got ants in my pants, but I feel that there is a time that has to be done at the moment, and it's like we're going to shift into another extension of ourselves. But I feel like, okay, I want these new ventures that we're creating, and we're going to do it now. But we've got this incredible energy, and we are doing it, and we're doing long hours, but we're having so much fun while we're creating. And to give you an example, yes, we've got on the go. We're building a tiny house for my uncle, and we just completed a huge deck that had to be completed. We were on a time limit for our guests, but it's for everybody to enjoy over the summer periods. And we were working from 7 till 7 at night, and we were hammering it in the full sun. And yes, there was sun where we were. We're also, my husband is creating another deck for my mother, and we're also chopping down really big bamboo pieces from this bamboo forest, and we're transporting it to where I'm going to be holding these retreats, and we're decorating the walls and creating some fun things with them. And also there was part of a greenhouse, which is one of our huge commercial ones that I created, a space for an area if it's windy or rainy or whatever, and got a cheap pool table, darts area, and so the family can enjoy that space as well. So it's all about creating, and when you create it, you're shifting the energy. And before we created this space, I took quarter of this greenhouse space. It was just full of junk. It was just where we do the renos, we just throw all our shit there. But the reason being is that they're now charging for weight when you take the trailers to the tip now. And we're straight away, we just put it on the trailer and off we go. And so I said to hubby, let's just put it in that part. And it got to a state, it's like, yeah, it was disgusting. It was just horrible. And I felt like it was dead energy and I wanted to shift the energy. So I spent the whole day working out what could be burnt and what needs to go to the tip. By doing so, I was moving the energy. But while I was moving the energy around, I was visually seeing I could create the space. And then I saw what I could create. And it's a really neat space. I had also friends that were throwing out, they had bought a section and were throwing out these amazing wheels, rusted old wheels that were from different machinery. And I said, oh my gosh, if you don't dump them, I'll take them. I've got to create a side to myself, and I know I'll find a home, and I'll show you once I've done it. And sure enough, I created a wall with corrugated iron to section off that part of the greenhouse. And then from the greenhouse, there was these big wire hooks. And I used the hooks and hooked the wheels, and I used them all around the edge of what we just put up with the iron walls. And that created the feature. That was it. And the scene has been created. I've put seats in there, got a pool table, darts. I'm just picking up a table soccer. So yeah, it's just going to be a space that automatically you're drawn into. As soon as you open the big barn doors, it's just like, wow. And it's just, I've walked around the property and found old pitchforks and old shovels, and I've got them dangling, and it's created this illusion of wow of yesteryear. So yeah, it basically hasn't cost me anything but my time shifting our energy. And another part of the shifting out of the energy, so we've experienced where we've changed my furniture around with the expanding family, that once the furniture was in the new placement, we instantly could feel the energy shift that happened in both the rooms. It was instant. And you could see everyone, their face. Like, as though, hey, I can see what Karen's talking about, this energy change, as they could feel it within them too. So we've created a space for the whole family where they're drawn to spend so much time together there. They even said that they want to spend more time there now, which is so lovely. That is what life is about, family and love, and spending quality time and focusing on listening to each other's stories. Can you feel the energy exchange when you shift a piece of furniture in your house? Pick up and go in a space and just go into a really calm space within yourself. Then look at your room and know that, yeah, I need to uplift the room. So go in there. And what if you change that chair around? What if you shifted the placement of the chair to the table, the TV? Go and shift it. Because while you're shifting it, put on some really neat music that you love to sing and dance, because every piece of item that you put back into the room, hold on to that furniture and then just feel where you would like to sit, in which direction, how does it feel if I put it there. Sit in the chair, don't just plonk it there, no, don't push it against the wall, no, angle it. So if you have a table, let's say a table here, and you put a chair here and a chair here, angle the chair, but make sure the other chair is balanced with this chair. Make sure that the table is facing how it needs to face, and then go and sit in the chair. See how it makes you feel. Now that is an energy exchange, because you found the energy in which that space is created for you, and then just sit there and notice how it makes you feel, and then look around. What else is your next one that needs to be shifted? Is that ornament? Do we need to move that cabinet over here? Is the light that comes into the window? Let that energy come in and speak to your room. And if you can, don't place a mirror behind. If I had a mirror behind me, I wouldn't place it here if my window is right opposite, because the energy of the light coming into your room will hit the mirror, and the mirror will reflect the energy back out the window. See if you can angle, put the mirror in an angle, because I have a lot of mirrors in my house. The reason I do it, and maybe that's why I've got very vain family, but mirrors I use as an energy shift, because a mirror replicates the energy and shifts. And so when you come into a room, not only do you have the light coming in from the windows, the mirrors reflect the light around as well. And I absolutely love that. I always work with mirrors in a space. So yeah, just a little bit of a tip there. So that's how easy it is when you can feel energy of something that you wish to achieve. That is all it takes, is for you to feel into the energy. And when you accept, you have created an exchange of energies, you can implement a new start. And this is what it's all about for the start of the new year. As I have said so many times, you are what you think. Our energies have shifted so much that we're creating our reality with everything that we think. So if you are staying in that energy of the shit that is happening out there, you're adjusting your reality to stay in that lower, dense energy. So it sucks you right back in. It is of a conscious choice that you have to make within. Where is your energy best spent? When our reality is a collective consciousness, and if everyone is focused out there with all the doom and the gloom, that they're creating that reality to shift into as well, and then you get pulled in to shift yourself out by creating a new reality. My focus has always been where everyone else goes, I go the opposite way. I've always drummed it into my lot to be the black sheep of the family and walk the other way, and don't follow. Go out there and lead, create your own reality, and be that change for your family. But let's go back when, so let's change it up now and stop worrying about the past, which was yesterday's news. Let's create a new beginning, and it starts today, right now, while you are focused on listening to this. Can you feel the energy exchange of energy that you are making within yourself right now by focusing? I'm going to do this. I'm going to really do it. Hold that energy. Hold that energy in right here. As you have just placed a new program within. That's how easy it is. When you can feel the energy of something that you wish to achieve, that is all it takes, is for you to feel into the energy. And when you accept, you've created the exchange of energies and is implemented to start right now. As I have said many times, you are what you think. Our energies have shifted so much that we're creating our reality on everything we think. So I hope that's helped. And what I'm going to do now is pull a few cards and let's see what they've got to say today. Because it's amazing. The other day, I could not get over how fast a day went. And it got to a point that it just went like, whoosh. And I even sat there and I actually felt like I was like, whoa. And I wondered, I don't know what timeline I came out of, to which timeline I shifted into. Because I actually felt the exchange, how I shifted into that new energy. It's been amazing. And, you know, even when we were building the deck, I couldn't get over that we were working so hard, but yet we had more and more energy in our bodies. Were, I don't know how our bodies kept up with the time. But it was like, yeah, you just became Superwoman and Superman. Okay, so can we have a card pull out for this week, please? 3 cards. All right. Best of 3. Let's see where we're at for the rest of this week. Okay. And you know which card I just pulled out then? So stand strong, stay strong within, and know that we're getting closer to the end of our new shift within. And we're getting stronger and stronger with our knowing, and we're getting pushed to the front, okay? You've made it this far, and by gosh, pick up the momentum of your strength within, and yeah, just really focus on going forth, because you can totally feel it in your heart right now. The energies are just pouring in, and we're absorbing those energies. We're absorbing those energies to shift up, because nothing's going to change out there. You can verbally stand, you can sign all these petitions, and what's happening? We're just having to wait for everybody else. Well, while you're waiting, shift. For God's sake, shift. Change up. Be the inspiration for others that are wishing to be drawn into your energy. Don't sit there and go rah, 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 rah all the time. Because where is it getting you? And then you get, it didn't move. Well, no, you have to move yourself. Shift up, lift the vibration, channel in that energy of that higher frequency, because guess what? This is the aha moment. The universe is really with us, okay? It knows damn well that we're getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and it feels incredible right now. And honestly, this is what it's all about. The universe is helping us in so many forms, all the light energy and the frequency that are coming out. So I know you've got this incredible energy within inside that you're just wanting to express out. And I just feel there's one more card come through, because yeah, we're holding on to the truth. It is we that hold the truth within. We know what the truth is. All waiting for the timeline to shift up, okay? So lift your vibration and walk forth, because if you stay in this, you find it harder to get up to this, because you know this is where we're going, and we're all going because we're collectively taking one another with ourselves. So believe in yourself, believe in your reality, and shift some energy and write down what you've implemented and where you're wanting to go and what you're wishing to create. Because when you focus on what you're wanting, the universe is aligning you to what you are seeking. Okay, so come on guys, we can do this, and I love you. Have a wonderful week. Till next time, bye.